This video is sponsored by NordVPN. What if I told you you could travel across the world's most populated island in a private bedroom on board a luxury bus? Well, come along with me today and I'll show you exactly how you can. Hello and welcome to Surabaya in East Java. Today we'll be travelling with Durangan 99 on one of the world's best buses up to the Indonesian capital, Jakarta. The Surabaya region is the second largest populated area in Indonesia, with 3 million people living in the city itself and well over 10 million in the metropolitan zone. I spent a wonderful week here exploring all the history and natural beauty of the locality. Many people might pass it by for the beaches of Bali or ancient sites of Yogyakarta, but I'd recommend trying to spend a few days in Surabaya. Okay, let's get this trip started. The best way to get to the departure point is to take an inexpensive 20-minute taxi. This is located in the Meidang district, which is 11 kilometers south of Surabaya city centre. The bus station is just a small office with an open-air cafe outside and an air-conditioned waiting room. There are also toilets and sockets to charge your phone. I made this trip on the luxury Indonesian Railways compartment suite sleeper train a few months ago, and it might surprise you to find out why I would recommend the bus over the train. Stay tuned. Around 15 minutes before scheduled departure, our Scania bus arrives. I don't know any more details on it, I'm afraid. If you do, then please leave a comment down below. NordVPN is a virtual private network that helps to protect your privacy with cutting-edge technology wherever you go. Through my extensive travelling, I'm forever connecting to public Wi-Fi networks. NordVPN ensures I can always browse in confidence. My favourite feature is definitely changing my virtual location. This allows me to watch geolocked content on websites, apps and all the major streaming services wherever I am with just the click of a button. NordVPN has over 6,000 ultra-fast servers located in 111 countries. You can also get the best deals on everything from holidays, car rentals, hotels and flights just by changing your virtual location. I'm sure you'll love NordVPN as much as I do, but for peace of mind they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can check out all their fantastic features risk-free. Head to nordvpn.com/nonstop Eurotrip or click the link in the description below and get a 2-year NordVPN plan with 4 extra months for free. The member of staff scanned my e-ticket and issued me with a paper version for some reason, and then directed me to my seat, or should I say room. All passenger seating is on the upper floor of this Dream-class double-decker bus. There is no wheelchair accessibility. Here's a quick peek at the 18 business class seats, which we'll look at a bit more later on. However, I'm travelling in one of the 3 first-class bedrooms at the front. Let's get comfy and check out today's route across Java from Surabaya to Jakarta. We depart on time at 10 AM. This trip from Surabaya Meidang to Jakarta Pulau Gebang is 757 kilometers in distance and is scheduled to take 10 hours and 15 minutes in total. This costs 630,000 Indonesian rupiah in my first class room, or 530,000 Indonesian rupiah in the business class rear section. As far as I know, there are no concessionary fares for children or the elderly, but please correct me if I'm wrong about this. I also wasn't able to book this trip myself directly with the company as it kept rejecting my cards. So my friend Adrian did this for me. Check him out on Twitter for all things Indonesian transport related. However, you can book through online agencies or websites, but these come with a surcharge and booking fee. We spend about 10 minutes crawling through the busy streets of Meidang before we reach the motorway leading out of the urban area and start heading west. If you want ad-free early access to every video, great perks and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now or the join button in every video. Thank you! The fastest speed I saw us achieve today was 112 km per hour, which was probably the bus's maximum limited speed. It was plenty fast enough for me. You'll see what I mean a bit later on. Okay, let's now check out this private bedroom. There are 3 on this bus, and for the best views you're definitely going to want either of the very front ones. The leather seats are very wide, comfortable and well padded. They also have slightly winged headrests and adjustable armrests on the aisle side. A lap seatbelt is provided, however mine was broken, which I reported to the staff, but they couldn't get it working either. The seat reclines to around a 60-degree angle electronically using these buttons. Due to Indonesian laws, they are not allowed to lie flat. Privacy curtains are available on both sides, however annoyingly the near side one doesn't cover the whole window. A pillow, blanket and long cushion are provided for your comfort, and these all looked and smelt very clean. The bed seat area is around 190 cm in total length when reclined, so was fine for me and indeed most people to stretch out. A drinks holder is attached to the side wall by the windows, just in front of an emergency escape hammer. In the storage pocket by your feet are a new pair of disposable slippers, the safety card and a remote for the overhead smart TV which folds down from the ceiling. This is already connected to the internet and able to access a number of apps including YouTube. Just behind the TV are 2 personal reading lights, 2 air conditioning vents and 2 USB-A sockets. These are the only power sockets in the room. A little black bag is also waiting for me. This contains a chocolate cake, garlic bread, a bag of crisps and a bag of cookies, along with a plastic wallet with headphones and a face mask. The ride quality was also good, and free Wi-Fi is available for all passengers, which was of reasonable speed. Overall, an excellent first class bus product that I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the day on. Stay tuned for some amazing volcano views coming up later on in the trip. I'll go as far as to say this is the best bus I've ever been on, with the exception of this Japanese one, which has just 11 private bedrooms. Click the link above to watch my review on this amazing bus. What's the best bus you've ever been on? Leave me a comment below. After around 2 hours of being on the move, we pull off the toll road and exit at Nagawi. This is for a scheduled break at a roadside restaurant where we'll receive a pre-ordered meal which is included in the ticket price. On the way down, let's have a look at the business class seats. These are in a 1-1-1 configuration and are similar to first class but are narrower and recline less. For the small price difference, I think it's definitely worth going for first class for the additional privacy and excellent views. The rest stop has a large seating area, free to use toilets and a convenience store. At one end there is an air-conditioned VIP room where our meals are waiting for us. I ordered the vegetarian gado gado salad, which came with prawn crackers, a banana, a pastry and a cup of tea. It was all very delicious. After around a 30-minute stop, we're back on the road towards Jakarta. Did you know there are more active volcanoes in Indonesia than in any other country? In fact, there are 127 in total, most of which are part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, and these sure do lead to some amazing bus window views. I'm certainly in awe at cruising past these deadly sleeping giants of nature in absolute comfort. Okay, let's head downstairs and check out the other facilities on the bus. Located at the bottom of the stairs is a hot and cold water dispenser. Next to this are supplies of cups, tea, coffee and sugar, which are free of charge to all passengers. Then next to this is a smoking room with seating for 3 people. The toilet is also in this compartment. There was a sink and a bum gun, but no soap or toilet paper available. And it wasn't especially clean either. Yes, it's basic, but certainly nice to have one on board rather than not. As we head further across this island of 152 million people, the weather takes a turn for the worse, and a massive thunderstorm commences. Mount Slamet is the highest point in central Java and is regularly the coldest area with the highest rainfall on the island too. At this point the driver also decided we were obviously running late and he needed to start going much faster, undertaking on the hard shoulder etc. My Indonesian followers on Twitter told me at the time that this was very much par for the course though. As the day turns to dusk and on to darkness, I'll leave you with my experimental GoPro time warp night mode shot in the storm, which I think came out quite well actually. Oh, and if you want to see how this luxury bus trip compares to an overpriced luxury train experience between Surabaya and Jakarta, then click the link above to see my KAI Compartment Suites train review. We are now off the toll road and into the evening craziness of the Indonesian capital's urban roads, so let me summarise my experience on the Juragan 99 Dream Class bus from Surabaya to Jakarta. Well, overall I had a great time and would recommend this service over the train for most people. It was really a memorable trip and in great comfort with some stunning views. The onboard amenities were great and so was the included meal at the rest stop, and at a third of the price of the comparable luxurious train journey, it was an absolute bargain in my opinion. We arrive around 5 minutes ahead of schedule at 8:10 p.m. Have you been on any luxury buses in Southeast Asia before? Which ones did you ride and on which route? How did you find them? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, I'm always open to new video ideas, so send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter if there's anything you really want to see on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe as I publish a new review every Friday. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.